Hi everybody, Evan here. So today we're going to talk about GitHub Pages. And GitHub Pages is really just a very easy way to see our sites live and be able to test them on multiple devices. A lot of times it can be very difficult to test a website on a mobile device because we can't open our projects in browser on a mobile device. And sometimes just the Chrome developer tools or just changing your screen size only goes so far. So this can be a really useful tactic in order to allow us to do that. Additionally, you are going to be hosting your portfolios on GitHub Pages, and you're going to be hosting your projects, which you link into your portfolios on GitHub Pages. So I'm going to show you how to go about setting up a GitHub page. It's very, very easy. Okay, first I'm going to go to github.com. And once I'm here, I'm going to create a new repository. I'm going to call this Bootstrap Grid Previewer. Create repository. I'm calling it that because I'm going to push this old project that I did here into a repository. Okay, so we're here at this familiar page, and now I'm ready to push my project to a repository. I've got my folder right here. I know exactly where it is, and I'm just going to jump into Git Bash and perform the usual commands. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm in the right place. Everything looks good. And now, I initialize. I add everything. I create a commit. And I link this project folder to the repository which I just created. Once we do that, we're all ready to go with git push origin master. Asks me for my username, asks me for my password, and we're done in a second. Come on, there we go. Reload my repository and we're done. All my files are in here. Okay, so my repository has been populated. It's ready to go. Now to turn this into a GitHub page, very simple. All I need to do is in my repository page, click on Settings, right up here, and scroll down until I see GitHub Pages. And the only thing we need to do here, there's this little source section inside GitHub Pages with a drop-down menu. I'm going to change this drop-down from None to the Master Branch and select Save. Okay, and I'm done. Now if I scroll back down to GitHub Pages, there is a link, a live link here where my site, my project, will be published. Now it usually takes a couple minutes. Oh, look at that, it's up and running already. Perfect. It may take you a couple minutes, as much as 10 minutes if you're pushing a big project or a project with a lot of images. So when you upload your portfolio for the first time, be patient. Don't panic if you get a 404 error for the first couple minutes after you create a GitHub page. But just to be clear, this is now my project as I pushed it. This is the local project on my desktop. Close that window now. And this is the live published project on a GitHub page. Anyone else in the world, because this is a public repository, could go to this link and see this page, and it would work. Let's make sure that it works. auto, MR medium 0, ML medium auto. Copy, paste, paste. All right, so I mean this is a previewer for how Bootstrap columns are going to look on every different screen size. So let's see if it still works. And it works. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so it still works, it functions, the JavaScript logic is there, the CSS is obviously here, the HTML is obviously here, the project has been completely hosted and published at this GitHub page. And this is now a link which anybody can go to and see my project. This is a link I could send to recruiters. This is a link I could post in LinkedIn and say, look what I built. This is a link which I could use as my portfolio. I could push my portfolio to a repository, turn it into a GitHub page, and then send that link to technical recruiters. I can put that link in my cover letter. I can put that link in my resume. Okay, this is a very, very easy way to show off and share your projects. And it is a very, very easy and completely free way to host your portfolio. The only thing I'm going to add here is what I see a lot of students do when they create their portfolios is they will include all of their individual project folders inside their portfolio project folder. For example, inside their portfolio project folder, which has its own index, CSS, JS, there will also be a Zodiac project folder, which itself contains an index, CSS, JS, and there might also be a colorful flat project folder, an orange juice project folder, a this, that, and the other thing, a clock project folder, dashboard. Whatever the projects they have ready and want to include on their portfolio, they will put the entire project folder inside their portfolio project folder. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. It won't kill your site, but it will kill your site's loading time. And I guarantee if a recruiter, technical manager, hiring manager, anybody who has to read your cover letter has to wait more than 30 seconds for your portfolio to load, they are going to move on. Okay? So do not include whole project folders in your portfolio. To get around this, push the projects which you want to feature on your portfolio to a GitHub page. Push them to a GitHub page, and then you can simply link to them from your portfolio. You can put this link in an anchor tag and wrap that anchor tag around an image of an orange, and that will be your link to your orange juice project. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to your mentor, to myself, or to any other member of the team. But once again, GitHub Pages, very easy, very simple, very straightforward method. If it gives you problems, just ask for help. It's probably simply a naming convention that's gone wrong, or maybe you selected the wrong option in this drop-down, or maybe for some reason there's an issue with your project folder. So, if you have problems, feel free to reach out. If you just pushed something and hosted it at a GitHub page, be a little patient, wait 10 or 20 minutes before you're certain that there's something wrong. Alright guys, I hope this was helpful. Please refer to this video again when it comes time to push your portfolio to a GitHub page. That's the most important part. And enjoy.